I've never experienced an activity that has completely opened my eyes to a new perspective like the Black Devils in Racial Superiority class. We've all been learning about American history for nearly 15 years, and I've almost become numb and apathetic towards the era of slavery and civil rights because it's just a part of history and you just learn to accept it and move on. Because mainly I'm a white female and I wasn't involved technically. Um, but then one of the Black Devils, when they reversed the roles, said the exact same thing in class. It happened so long ago, I wasn't involved. That totally opened my eyes to my ignorance and detached emotion to the issues that are still currently happening in this day and age. I always claim that slavery and times of hardship were so long ago in this country, but in reality, this happened only 50 years ago, and it's still happening now. Yeah, only 50 years ago when this country has been around for over 250 years. And based on the statistics and news headlines, the divide in races and social injustice doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. How can the playing field be equal when the white race has had nearly 250 years to establish themselves, while the black race has had only 50? I have been raised in a family that requires strong work ethic, and from this strong work ethic, you have the chance to make it in the world, especially financially and socially. Unfortunately, with this mindset, I have had the thought process that people who are poor or in challenging environments, they don't work hard enough. Um, and these people, especially Black Americans, based on what the news tells me and just honestly the area that I grew up in, they need to work harder. And but how can they possibly be at my same financial and social status if they started thousands of feet behind me? That just doesn't make any sense. When I first heard this stance in class, I was uncomfortable and guilty. And naturally, just like all humans, I got defensive and angry. And when these feelings started to fester, I became aware of my body's response, and I hated myself for that. I've never been pushed outside of my comfy little learning bubble, where I've been forced to think and put myself in a position where I could be wrong. I only wanted to hear things that I agreed with, things that did not burst my comfort or ultimately my pride. Because ultimately, I didn't want to be involved. But after this class, I learned we are all involved. And we all can make a difference, even just one person.